Hello my friends, and welcome back to the adventures of Eärendil, still in Blackmarsh, home of the Argonians, in the city of Stormhold, and will now be traveling to the heart of this strange and humid province, to Murkwood, indicated here by a tree that looks like it has a humanoid face. It'll be 14 days travel. The mists of Murkwood, the black forest, swirl about. Inside the dark forest can be heard faint cries of despair, souls who have lost their way within its cunning web. Though the smell of decay flows from every tree and stone, within this forest lies the seventh piece of the Staff of Chaos. It is strangely and eerily quiet. Better save. And see what there is to see here. The mists of Murkwood curl up around you, blinding you from danger and confusing your sense of direction. Better draw our dagger. We are already shielded. I think we should be able to handle anything that we come across. But only time will tell. Eärendil is a very formidable mage at this point, but he is not invincible. Oh my. We have skeletons. Let's go ahead and do a flame blast. So for now, we're exploring the northern edge of the Black Forest. These walls are, I would say, perhaps meant to represent just thick overgrowth. Snow wolves. That's a bit of a surprise for this climate. Not too much to see so far. Oh, spiders. Silly, silly spiders. It's nice to be a high elf and not have to worry about paralyzation. You can also choose to be a knight as your class if you want that benefit as a non-high elf. Very appropriate to see spiders here, as in the Adventures of Bilbo the Hobbit, when he goes into Mirkwood Forest, the Tolkien version, he faces several spiders, somewhat intelligent spiders that can speak, however. These are not of that kind. As far as Eärendil knows, anyway. Oh, and we have zombies. Okay, come on. Let's go ahead and just do some normal fire spells. Pilfer some gold from the disgusting zombie's body. Or its clothing, I should say. Some pouch of gold still attached to the dead person's pockets or whatever. Oh, hello again. More zombies. And more gold. And thankfully no diseases so far. Makes sense that we're seeing a fair amount of undead here. You hear some strange cackling. Many strange and mysterious sounds and smells here, I'm sure. Ghouls. Oh, come on. And we have these guys. I should have had spell absorption at the ready. Well, now we do. I had just enough magicka that I could still cast that spell. Wonderful. Arcane shield. Oh, thank you. You homunculi are very useful. And let's go ahead and cast Eärendil's mirror, so we can also reflect spells back at them. Gotcha. So, I suppose we're not going to see much around the perimeter of this place, but it's still kind of fun to get the main outline of the map completed before we go more toward the center. Some simple wolves. No offense to them, as compared to their ice-breathing and fire-breathing counterparts. But they are much easier to deal with. Of course, really all of them are easy to deal with at this point. We'll go toward the center now. Again, the mists of Murkwood curl up around you, blinding you from danger and confusing your sense of direction. Okay. So this is kind of reminiscent of where we went in Valenwood, if a bit darker and creepier. All right. We'll go closer to the heart of this place. See what there is to see there. I assume I can destroy these walls. No. I cannot. So there is something strange about this overgrowth. Eärendil cannot destroy it with his usual spells. believe I heard some spell getting cast at me. Oh, there you are. More spell absorption. And spell reflection. Ranged frost this time. Come on. Okay. Still not much of interest. That's fine, we've only just begun exploring, really. It's been a while since I played this game. I may as well get around to finally completing this game. Completing the entire main quest for the first time. Hopefully I'll do that within the next few weeks or months. I would do it more frequently, but oh, here we go. You can hear what sounds like heavy breathing through the mists. Where's the rest of that message? Come on. But the direction from which it came is impossible to determine. Heavy breathing, huh? Oh, we have a fire demon. Okay. Well, how would you like some frost right to your face? Yeah, I didn't think you'd like that much. From out of the mists comes the sound of drums. Indeed. We might be near something of interest. These walls are different. Made of stone. Very ancient walls. Very plain. No significant carvings of any kind. Who built them up? Was it the Argonians? Or their ancient ancestors? Come on, fire demon. You're a little bit tougher for some reason. Well, we got you anyway. So yes, I wonder, was it the Argonians themselves? Perhaps their ancient ancestors? Or distant relatives? Or was it some other type of being entirely that built up these walls? For some strange purpose? Was it a sacred place of some kind? That would certainly seem reasonable. Lots of you fire demons. Let's make sure we have fresh spell reflection and absorption. Gotcha. Even fire demons, or Daedra, are almost laughably easy at this point for good old Eärendil. Mage of great renown. Oh, a medusa. These I've not seen very often. Uh-oh. Got our shielding back up. And we better heal. We got skeletons as well. I feel like I heard a skeleton sound. Nice pose. Oh, come on. There we go. Fire eventually got her. She has a friend. These medusae are definitely creepy. Oh, come on. Alright, fine. We'll do, maybe some ranged shock. It's more fun to use the ranged spells since they have the elemental animations. The hairs on the back of your neck rise as figures materialize. What did it say? Probably out of the mists or something like that. Well, that message isn't coming back for now, unfortunately. Ah! Now can I destroy these walls? Nope. Maybe some of the ones around it. Like this. Yep. Something is stomping around here. To pass this portal, answer my riddle. I tie and hold, capture and bind. Yet both knights and knaves doth crave me. I faithfully enslave all within my grasp, whether or not they seek me. Yet those who have never felt my unmerciful hand are pitied by their fellow man. Okay, I think I have a decent guess as to the answer, so feel free to skip ahead if you want to avoid having this spoiled. You can spend a little more time thinking about it. But I bet it is love. Thou hast found the answer. Proceed into the heart of Murkwood. Very well. Down into the depths we go. You can see what looks to be a piece of the staff directly ahead. From around you come strange screeching sounds like iron being twisted and bent again and again. Wow. It's definitely unsettling. And very interesting that we can already see our goal, but presumably may have no way to reach it as yet. unless they allow cheating through spells. Well, looks like they at least make that difficult. I can probably destroy this. But the gate is still there on this side. A simple riddle for some, a trap of eternity for others. I run smoother than any rhyme. I love to fall but cannot climb. I tremble at each breath of air, and yet can heaviest burdens bear. What is thy answer? Again, skip ahead if you don't want this spoiled. Although I'm going to need to give it a little more thought. I'm not sure what the answer is yet. I think it might just be water or something along those lines. We'll try water. Truly thou art worthy of the prize. Proceed, mortal, and leave in peace. So that's it? That's it? Wow. Very interesting. The seventh piece attaches itself to the rest of the staff, infusing it with a fiery glow that only dims slightly in time. Okay. Well then, I guess there's no need to fully explore this place, but I'm very curious. I've got to check it out a little bit. We have an iron golem there. We'll go invisible for convenience. What is this place all about? And how ancient might it be? Eärendil finds its form and features so unfamiliar that he has no idea what to think of its provenance. A magically held lock? So, I wonder if you get the riddle wrong, then perhaps all those doors open, and you're faced with a bunch of iron golems. Now let's see. So I guess this place is just intentionally small. Looks like it might just be this one enclosed space. So presumably, the difficulty in getting this piece of the staff would mainly be if your character isn't quite strong enough to handle all those fire demons and medusae with ease, then it could be very difficult to get to this place in the first place. But then once you're here, it's just a matter of answering that riddle, and that's it. Nothing more to it. Very interesting design choices, and I like it because for a character like mine who can handle it very easily, you know, that's not a big deal because, frankly, you don't want every single one of these dungeons to be a very long slog. It's good to have some of them potentially be rather quick, you know, and that's especially because this different sort of design definitely adds to the sense of variety. If it were the same type of thing every time, that would get boring. So yeah, that's all there is to this place. Just for kicks, I might experiment with killing one or two of those iron golems just to see if there's anything unusual about them, but I assume they're just normal iron golems. We cast an open spell. There we go. And kill it with fire. Are my spells working? Let's try some electricity. These guys can probably take quite a lot of damage. Yep, this is why I normally don't bother fighting them. Take some frost as well. Wow. Yeah, these guys are strong. Not enough spell points. We used up all of our spell points. Finally, we destroyed it. Combination of many spells and a little bit of attacking with our mithril dagger. But I think that might just be standard for the amount of HP that iron golems have. I could be wrong though, these might be unusually strong and enduring. In any case, I suppose I should be grateful that we got the answer to the riddle on our first try. So out we go. Although, let's see, it probably won't let us rest here. Oh, it will. Let's go ahead and rest. See if we get a vision from either Ria Silmane, or more likely at this point, Jagar Tharn.
You amaze me with your tenacity. This game, however, is at an end. As you may already know, the final piece of the staff is in Dagoth-Ur, in the province of Morrowind. The information is useless to you, for none know the entrance to the volcano. And even if you survive the creatures I have sent against you now, you will not survive its depths. I bid you farewell. You have been a most worthy opponent.
Oh, well thank you very much, Jagar Tharn. Have you sent some enemies to face me? Yes, you did. A medusa. Once again, kill it with fire. Kill this very anatomically correct enemy. Gotcha. Sorry, lady. Thank you for the amulet and staff. And we shall leave her serpentine body there. Move along. To the exit so we can travel away. Perhaps spend a night in an inn and get a vision from Ria Silmane. very cool, of course, to hear some mention of Dagoth-Ur, here used as a location name. But that is certainly one of the most fascinating characters in all Elder Scrolls lore. Good old Dagoth-Ur of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. And let's see here. Let's range Frost again. Oops. Yeah, figures materialize out of the mists. That's what that message was. Okay. Oh, hello. Two medusae again. To oblivion with both of you. Reduced to ashes. And thankfully I can destroy those walls. But not these ones, I presume. Nope. Whoa. Gotcha. Thanks for the magicka. Yeah, I should get you from a distance, probably. We'll get Eärendil's mirror going as well. We've gained a level of experience. Very nice. 3 points, huh? Ooh, I have not saved recently. That was a mistake. Oh well, not a big deal. It's not like we need to maximize our leveling up, especially at this point. So, I think some more points into speed might be fun. And I guess now we'll save. I think I'd forgotten to save because this has been a strangely quick foray into this dungeon. Gotcha. Any others? Okay. How can we... Okay, gotta kind of go around this way. So it is a bit of a maze. That's also, of course, part of the challenge here. Perhaps we were lucky to find it as quickly as we did. We hear heavy breathing again. I don't think we've seen any trees that have humanoid faces here. Oh, hello. Yeah, cast some spells, if you will. going back by a slightly different path, so... Okay, at this point I think we're free of the maze. Just a matter of heading north, more or less. And northeast at this point. Ah, an orc. You wish to face the might of Eärendil. Even in combat, you were foolish to face me. I mean, I am taking advantage of at least one spell, of course. The shield spell. Even without that, I should be able to handle orcs, no problem at this point. Well, I guess we are done. So, out we go. And Jagar Tharn this time actually dropped a hint about where we go next. Of course, it's the only province remaining, right? And the only staff piece remaining. Jagar Tharn seemed excessively confident that we would not be able to find the entrance to the specific caves here in this volcano that contain that staff piece. But of course, we will disappoint him. Now let's take a look at some of these names. A lot of these will mean something to some of you. Tyr. Corkarth Run. Silmandale. Yeah, some of these do not mean anything to me. Heimland Keep, Old Keep, Eagle Moor, River Bridge, Oaktown. Craigenmoor. Narcissus. That sounds vaguely familiar. Ebonheart, of course. Mournhold. City of Light. City of Magic. Capital of the province of Morrowind. We've got Darnam Watch, Amber Forest, that's cool, Ceylon Vulgate, Dragonglade, Helnim Wall, Green Heights, Carthor Heights, Glenhaven. It's very interesting, the doubling of the TH there in Carthor Heights. Firewatch, okay, I've heard that before. Necrom, Stonefalls, Carthor Dale, Verarchen Hall, Silgrat Tower, Reich Parkeep, Cormar View, Blacklight. That's not familiar to me. Now let's take a look at the 3 small settlements that they have at this point in this game on the island of Vvardenfell, an island much beloved by many Elder Scrolls fans, of course. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind was my first Elder Scrolls game and is still my absolute favorite. We have Old Run, a name which later kind of got transformed into Aldrun. Or you could regard this Old Run as being a strange sort of bastardization of the name, a mangling of the name as it was transferred into a different language. So Aldrun or Old Run, Stone Forest, and Markgrand Forest. Well, indeed, I think it makes sense to go ahead and proceed to the capital of Mournhold. You enter Mournhold, lost city-state of the First Empire. It is said that a great evil resides under this city, slowly driving its citizens mad. Ha! Okay, that's a bit of lore that continues to have resonance in the DLC of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind that has you going to Mournhold. But I will say no more. Here we are, and the time is 11:25 at night, but for some reason we still have NPCs about, and we have the daytime music. Greetings! Save. I am called Ulamal Mabathil, the City-State Guildmaster. You know, I had to kill a lot of people to get to where I am today. You know what's chilling about that is Eärendil senses that he is not joking. Any rumors? Rumor has it there is a plague in Skyrim. Huh! Well, what else is new? Where is the nearest inn? South of here. In the Mages Guild? Southwest. Nearest store? West. Palace? South. Okay. So yeah, we're not able to ask about Dagoth-Ur yet. That's just as well. We don't want to attract too much attention, and we want to wait and see if we can get more detail from Ria Silmane. Very interesting that it doesn't seem to be true nighttime right now, in terms of the game logic. I assume that may be a bug. I mean, who knows? Maybe it is an intentional feature of the city of Mournhold, or certain other cities, I have no idea. But supposedly, we are getting close to midnight, and it is dark out. I assume the shop will be closed. Sherpar's General Weaponry Store. Oh my, this is bad. Oh no. Yeah, I think we are dealing with a bugged situation. Yeah, we probably were not meant to be able to enter here at night, so it doesn't know how to handle it. Black screen that we can't seem to get out of. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to have to exit the game and relaunch. So, good thing we saved. I believe it was here. And this time, we're getting the proper nighttime music. We still have the NPCs milling about, so things might still be a bit buggy. Makes me a bit concerned. We found an inn. So I guess we'll proceed inside and hope for the best. Devil's Eagle. You are greeted by warm laughter and merry talk as you enter the Devil's Eagle. Torches around the tavern shed light on this warm summer night. Ah, so here we are, ready to enjoy the hospitality of the Dunmer. Legendary, of course. Now, none of these folks look like Dunmer, but we can pretend. I'm here to drink. If you want to do business, talk to the bartender. Okay, I wasn't prepared to do a proper Dunmer voice. I think my throat couldn't handle it right now anyway. I'm waiting for a friend. Why don't you just run along? Oh, that person was Breton for some reason. Let's go ahead and talk to the bartender. The innkeeper. We shall drink a bit of... Oh, what should we go with? Here during our first visit to Morrowind. Perhaps some local... white wine, sure. And we'll try not to attract too much attention. We'll just go with a single. Let's say 9 gold. And it is currently 11:47. We'll cast a fresh shield spell, and then rest up.
I would take no chances, for Tharn has no mercy, and will attack the moment he perceives the staff reassembled. You must be swift. To the northeast lies the Fire Mountain, Dagoth-Ur. Somewhere in its volcanic depths is the final piece of the Staff of Chaos. The entrance to that fabled mountain has disappeared with the dwarves that mined it. There may still be those who know of it, however. Find the entrance, enter the volcanic catacombs and return with the final piece of the staff. We are so close. I wish you well.
Thank you for wishing me well. And we have another mention of dwarves, or dwemer, as they'll later be called. So, we are just about ready to be done for today, but I suppose we can at least start asking around a little bit for information about that entrance to the caverns of Dagoth-Ur. Don't suppose you, friendly minstrel, might know a thing or two. Decent tune, eh, High Elf? I call that tune Mournhold, Jewel of Morrowind. Far Avalon's my name. Now where is Dagoth-Ur? I got no response. Great. That's interesting. I assume he'll answer about other things. Come on. Where is the nearest temple? You're asking outside. Yeah. Mage's Guild. Okay, fine. Goodbye, one and all. Ha! The bargain shoppers of the known world are out in force today, and it is little wonder, for the 10th of Sun's Height is a holiday called the Merchants' Festival. Every marketplace and equipment store has dropped their prices to at least half. The only shop not being patronized today is the Mage's Guild, where prices are as exorbitant as usual. Most citizens in need of a magical item are waiting 2 months for the celebration of Tales and Talos, when prices will be more reasonable. Very cool. Okay. And there we see the volcano erupting in the distance. Very active, even now. This may be a perilous adventure trying to get that last piece of the Staff of Chaos. Excuse me, madam. I am named Cruith Adelathil. I'm an interpreter, and I have been recently hired to do translations for various temples. That's cool. Where is the entrance to Dagoth-Ur? Last I heard, the Mage's Guild was looking somewhere near Ebonheart. Or was it Tyr? I'm not sure, but you should probably start your search around there. Okay, well that's something. Let's go ahead and save again. You, good sir. Greetings, I am Vanixeth Anakim, a historian. I have been hired to write the story of King Ziric's family. Dagoth-Ur? There may be something in or near Ebonheart. I heard that a temple found something and has deciphered its location. Okay then. So next time, we will proceed to Ebonheart. For now, we'll continue walking about in Mournhold, City of Light, City of Magic. And we want to thank you very much for watching. I say we because it's of course Eärendil and I. We both want to thank you for watching this video. Please do like it if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more, and consider supporting all of my creative endeavors by going to patreon.com/thedrake. Or you can find links below to various options for one-time tips, and that's very much appreciated. Many thanks to all my current supporters, Lucy, Lyle, and Ina the Khajiit, and thanks to all my future supporters. Please take excellent care of yourself, now and always. I will see you next time.